Well, hello. Bonjour. Ni hao. Guten Dayen. Good afternoon. Um, I hope everyone's doing all right today. Usually here in this first couple of seconds, no one's actually watching, so much of this won't come across, but at least for the VOD. Hello, and thank you for clicking on the VOD. Um, all right, I've got my little keyboard down there. So, couple things. Only a quick stream today. Um, had a very busy, very full day at work. Um, I just need some time to decompress. I have had some time to decompress a bit over the last few hours. Um, watched some Bob Ross on Twitch stream. Talked to Jordan. Took a nap. Enjoyed some time just sort of getting my mind off of everything and decompressing, like I said. Jordan is out doing some groceries. Um, I just didn't feel like being out in a public space like a grocery store. Stress levels have just been through the absolute roof. Um, in 4 words, some of the things of today just, I won't get into it. I'm not going to talk about work. I'm not going to talk about work. I might later, but it was a rough day. We were covering Henri. We had a lot of live shots, and we were kind of short staffed. So it was a difficult day of work, put it that way. Um, Made successful TV. It went out over the air. We were on air. We were live. We were talking about weather. That's what counts, right? When you work for a weather TV station. Um, so my hair is going to be a mess because I just got out of the shower just to wash away the day. Um, and I didn't style it at all, so it's going to kind of be in my face. But fortunately, when I have the game up, I won't be able to see it, so it won't be something I'm constantly fixing or trying to fix. But anyhow, I really wanted to get at least some amount of stream in today because I won't have time over the next few days to really get any stream in, unfortunately. So tomorrow is the only day on my weekend. Now, ordinarily, I have a 3-day weekend. I only have one day off. But it's because I'm adjusting my schedule so that now I will be working Monday through Thursday, which is going to throw a bit of a wrench in the already non-existent stream schedule we have. Um, so we'll see how it goes. One of the things that will make it a little easier is that it'll be weekends, which tend to have a little better viewership. Um, I'm hoping to still like get some. It's been difficult to get it done during the days that I work. Um, but yeah. I also wonder if I just made this a little bigger. I don't know. Since it's like a just chatting kind of vibe when we do this, when we're opening here, I feel like a larger screen might be a little better. Also, this is just a little bit of a decoration here. This is really cute that I kind of want to show off. So Jordan's a big fan of the Cubs. He also likes penguins, and it's sort of like one of those things that a lot of people will get him penguin stuff because it's like, oh, Jordan likes penguins. That's what I'll get him for a gift. He had made comment though about how cute this Cubs penguin little 2x4 thing was that we had seen at the mall um, a couple of years ago, and he made comment it was cute, and I was just like, no, you can't buy that. You're not allowed to buy it, Jordan. No, leave it. And we walked out of that shop. The reason why he couldn't buy it was because I was like, oh, that would be a cute Christmas gift I'd get for him. So he's got little googly eyes on him too. So it's cute. Um, we also have like a stack of some pictures here that needs to be placed somewhere. Come on, camera. And we're back here. Can we focus? We don't want to. Whatever. So if you can't hear from the music in the background here, we're going to do a little bit of Minecraft today. I don't think we'll be on for very long, maybe about an hour or so, because Jordan was wanting to go to the grocery store. Once he did that, he was going to come home and stream. There's a Pokemon event this weekend for Pokemon Sword and Shield. A particular shiny, I think, is out, or a group of shinies is out. I'm not too well versed on what it was. I only caught a little bit of a stream last night when I was trying to drift off, so I'm not exactly sure. We can hop over to the Minecraft scene. Here we are. The game scene. I'm not going to spam every group chat with self-promo here, but what is in there? All right. Well, here we are. We're still in our starter house. We built a couple of buildings over the last couple of, let's say hello. Yellow. We got a few people on here. So anyhow, we've got our starter house. We've already got a couple other buildings as well, so we can go ahead and run outside here. See some of our other builds. So this is one. Ooh, okay. This is one that we were working on the other day that took a lot of our time. It's our wheat farm. I'm really happy with it, and it's still got a couple of things that it could improve with, but overall, it's a pretty good build. It's 4 levels. You get 4 stacks of wheat when it harvests completely, and you only need like a quarter of the time, maybe a little less than that, for everything to grow to get at least just 1 stack. So it's a really good build. It's a very large build and kind of blocks the other one that we see back here. So let's just rock over here real quick. So this is our cow crusher farm. Let's pop in here. Go. Hello, cows. Hello, hello, hello. So this is going to be our primary food source for quite a while. Also, we've got a lot of leather now, so that's good. So we'll need a lot of this leather for going through all of our, oh, what's it called? Also, where is all my wheat? I know I moved it somewhere. Is it over here? I think this is over here. Yeah. Oh, I've got a ton of my inventory. Oh, goodness. I sort of just dumped a lot of my inventory into my into chests when I left last time, so let's do that. There we go. I only need like 3 of these. Okay. All right, so for a cow crusher, each entity crammer spot. There we are. No, there we go. So with an entity crammer, you can only have 24 entities or mobs in 1 block space. Hello, Smiles. Welcome in. Thanks for dropping into the chat here. Excuse me. Also, I appreciate the smiley face there at the end. Very fitting for your name. Lates, also hello. Welcome in. We're just talking about our entity crammer here. So I only need 48 wheat to properly. Also, I'm noticing I've got some dropped frames. Ooh, 25% over the last 2 minutes. That's no good. 20%. Okay, it's going down, so it looks like it's going better, maybe? Let me close out a couple of things here. Close that. We'll close that. We can close that as well. Close that. Maybe that'll work. Anyhow, we'll get back to here. But if I can get it to work properly, I should be able to get 24 total pieces of wheat used in my entity crammer here. And sometimes it doesn't quite, like there's a couple that sort of get missed. But we should still be able to get most of them at least and breed them all up. Because there's 24, so 12 pairs, 24 each. Each one of them needs to be fed. Come on. There we go. Got one. It's like, if you breed them up properly, you should be able to... trying to get them to move around a little more. I don't know. Well, we got most of them at least, so let's take a look at here. Okay, so we filled that stack, got that stack filled there. I'm not sure how to get the cow heads. I've only gotten 2. I'm not exactly sure how that happened, and I'm wondering if it came from just doing that kind of deal. I didn't drop one that time. Nor that time. That's just alright, I guess. Yeah, I didn't drop them there. Oh well. I won't kill them all off. But now I'll take a little bit more until it gets entity cramming now, since it's now down to 22 in each of those holes. But yeah, I'm really happy with this build. It needs a roof, which I'm probably not going to do today. I'm probably just on here really to just decompress. You know, like I was saying earlier, before y'all dropped in chat, you might have been in the stream, I'm not sure, but I just had a really rough day at work today. It's my Friday, but it's also kind of my, there's no real good comparison because like usually I have a 3-day weekend. I only have 1 day for my weekend because my shift is switching from Wednesday to Saturday to Monday to Thursday, which honestly is a pretty baller shift to work for my job at least, because most all of our shifts are Sunday to Wednesday or Wednesday. Oh, excuse me, Wednesday to Saturday. So it's rare that you ever actually have a full real weekend off. And I just have to be lucky that my counterpart who works the other days that I don't work in the same position, she is going to school right now. Sorry, your day sucked. I appreciate it. I've had time to sort of decompress, unload a bit. I talked to my boyfriend a while, just decompressed about it. I'm not going to get into the specifics of why it sucked, but it did. There was just a lot going on, and we were we were definitely short on staff, which made several things more difficult. I'm still fairly new, and we were doing hurricane approach coverage at least, because we've got a hurricane making landfall tomorrow night. We can do some forecast time if you like. But so Henri is coming into New England tomorrow night kind of time frame. And, oh, that's interesting. I've seen that before. So we had to do coverage for that, which, sure, I enjoy hurricane stuff, but it was a lot that was requested of us to do from our management, with myself only being here 2 months, and my coworkers who are like my do the other half of making stuff actually go over the air, making TV magic happen. they are also both very new. One's only been here for 5 months. One has been here about 1 month and has only been solo on her shift with me for about a week and a half. So she's still very green. I'm still pretty green. Another one is seasoned, um, but it's still like ironing out kinks, you know? And then we were also short on meteorologists, so that made it difficult for them, scheduling wise and timing wise, and just it was a bit of a cluster. Um, Everything still made it to air, which is good, but or at least we still made things go to air. Some things we missed, but a viewer wouldn't have known because the viewer didn't have the schedule that we had. So it worked out. Management was absent because it's the weekend, um, but they had planned some things out for us that we could not execute. Um, Either through like one of our field correspondents was down in Mexico for Hurricane Grace making landfall, which it made landfall at 125 miles per hour as a Category 3 hurricane. So certainly an impressive hurricane and the strongest of the year so far. But there's potential for a Category 1 hurricane dropping into New England over the next couple of days. So that takes priority. Okay, that facial hair is working for you. Hey, thank you, Jason. I appreciate that. Um, I've been just sort of letting it grow out since I'm mostly off air now. Don't remind me, I'm waiting for Henri to blow me away. Yeah, just be prepared. If you are up there in New England, also full stacks, very nice. Um, just be prepared, of course. I mean, if you're in the area where you could get the power loss, go ahead and put a. We haven't gotten any watches or warnings where I am, but I'm sure it's coming. Um, if you are okay with giving like a relative city where you're at, or a side of a state, I can help you out with that. If you let you know. We got it! We got it! Oh, we got it! We got it! We got the oslet head! Ah! I am so happy. I've been striving for this for a while. Oh man, I've been wanting this. Oh, it's such a rare find. I did it! I never have to kill another oslet again. Now people can be. Now people won't be so upset when I'm killing oslets. I just wanted an oslet head. They're so cute. Oh man, yes, 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 yes. Oh, that makes me happy. Look at it. I'm never taking it off. um. All right, all right. I I shot it. I thought it didn't drop. I was just like, oh well, might as. And I just kept talking, didn't even think about it. And then I walked past that corner. I was like, oh, I saw something floating. Also, I dropped bow kit man there. Um, we forgot already. We had a discussion on meteorologist opening where I am. I gave you the link to the site. Well, I don't know. Weather Nation's pretty cool. I'm enjoying it so far. Um, Also, I kind of forget where that job posting was. Um, Look at it. Oh, I'm so happy. Um, oh, there's a skelly right there. Yeah, wonderful. I've been keeping up on it anyway. A lot of rain, 50, 60 mile per hour wind gusts expected where I am. Okay, so you're not going to get the brunt of it, but that's still something to concern about. As far as power outages go, though, there are likely to be widespread power outages. So, word of advice, get a cup of water and put it in your freezer now. let it freeze, and when it does, take a quarter or a penny or some sort of a coin and put it on top. If you lose power, do not open your freezer. Any food you need, make sure it's like non-perishables mostly. Any food you need, go ahead and like prepare it now if it needs preparation, or like I said, get some non-perishables. And then when your power comes back on, your freezer turns back on and everything, find that cup of water. If the coin is still on top of the ice, your food is good. If it is in the ice or in at the bottom of the cup, your food has spoiled. Throw it out. I guess this is the one and only time I can say thankfully I don't have much in my fridge or freezer. Yeah. Um, so the idea of it is if it melts enough, like it might just melt just a little bit into, which means like okay, like it didn't completely thaw and then refreeze because it might be out for a couple days in some cases, not necessarily with Henri, but this is just general but very important hurricane prep advice. Um, if you have like all the stuff in your freezer, especially meats and whatnot, um, if you have that coin fall to the bottom, that means everything thawed and then refroze, and it's not going to be good. It's good to know. Honestly, I'm paranoid about that stuff. So if I lost power for more than an hour, I toss this. An hour, it will be fine. This is like longer than 12 hours probably, depending on how good the insulation is and how much ice is in there as well. Um, it's and it also depends on just how hot it gets, because like especially in the south, this is bigger for the south. When a hurricane comes through and then it moves out, the sun comes out and it just bakes and it gets so hot and humid. It's just nasty. Um, nasty, nasty stuff. uh, that's when the concern really comes up. That um, food could spoil in a matter of a day or so. There's some plants. Mob drops right there. Got some lanterns. We'll put those in with torches, I think. Yeah, like I said, that's just general hurricane prep advice, is to do the quarter trick. Quarter and a cup of ice. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go mining. I'm not gonna try and build anything major right now. Like I said, it's just gonna be a short stream today, and I'm just tired. I'm not feeling creative. And like I said, my shift schedule is going to be adjusted here in the next few days. So my non-existent stream schedule is also going to adjust with that. So I'm gonna do it in here. So we'll get Oslet. I know I said I'm not gonna take the Oslet hat off, but we'll put a diamond hat on for now. We've got some diamond ore, which is nice. Deep slate and stone, iron ore. We've got 21 diamonds there. We've got let's see here. 8 and 3 is 11. We can make another. We can basically double our diamonds if we fortune this, based on rule of averages for that. We've got a couple of music discs as well, which is cool. On my notepad, which is around here somewhere, it's over on the counter. Not going to worry with it now, but I do have written down a couple coordinates for a zombie spawner and a skeleton spawner. So that'll be a project for another day, but those are pretty cool that we've already got those in for our base around the area. All right. Let's go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll get some cobblestone here. And let's put these into our offhand. Oh, just the one? Okay. Silk touch for these. That's oh no. Dang it. Literally had the wrong thing in my hand the entire time. And some deep slate. Put that in there. Like that. Stuff like that. All right. We'll keep up with the getting some cobble. Okay. Go with silk touch here. One of the reasons why I'm doing silk touch instead of getting the raw ores is because I've got fortune 3 on it. And I'm just trying to mine. Want to keep my inventory open for a little while. Want to become famous? Buy followers. Wonderful. I'll delete message. There we go. All right. Fortune. Wonderful. I just thought of a good name for my standard pickaxe here. It's cobbling time. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And silk. Wonderful. Hello, hello, hello. All right, there we go. Now I need to open Minecraft again. I'm not sure what it is, but occasionally, like I'll hear a click pop in my headphones, and I'll lose all audio to the game. And it's really annoying because then I have to like restart the game. Like I have to unplug and plug back in my thing. Because it asks how big of a cup or mug you should use. This is like a standard cup, really. 8, 10 ounce cup. Just something that like will hold ice. F3T. Interesting. I'll give that a shot. Thank you, Lates. If it happens again, yeah. Also, I've seen folks do that where it like flashes to the Mojang screen. I've never known what they were doing. So, appreciate that. Ah. Wonderful. More iron. More iron. Even better. I always like some good iron. Silk touch, wonderful. I think I was watching Burke 615 doing that the other day. Alright, so F3, where are we going? We're going here, 8. Okay, and fortune. 4, 3, 2, 1. Where? I hear lava. Ah, there's the lava. Okay. One thing I was doing the other day, so usually people will just turn it straight to obsidian. But something I've done a little bit more of is filling it in and mining out. Hey, Jesse, welcome in, welcome in. Instead of just turning it all straight to obsidian, I've been filling it in and then mining it out, and hoping to possibly maybe find some diamonds under it, because there's the like you can do the F3 screen and over. Okay, so you see on the left hand side you've got Java, then the next section is display, then the next section is targeted block. Under that it says Minecraft stone. You can look around in lava, and let's get out over here. So we've got Minecraft stone, Minecraft stone, Minecraft stone, Minecraft cobblestone, Minecraft deep slate, and you can sometimes see diamond ore. So we saw gravel there, obsidian there, gravel, stone, gold ore, very nice. Minecraft stone. So you could do that, but I'd rather just get rid of the lava in general and not have to worry about mining out all of the obsidian, because that takes a very long time. It's much quicker to just use a ton of dirt, and you don't have to worry about the ugly F3 screen. Okay, and then here we've got just random crap. Also, I had to throw this in here. So I need to go right there. All right. I'll just grab some dirt here. I could have gone down that tunnel. And then just like that. And so here I also know I've got that there, so I need to do that. And now we can just sort of go through like this. And then we can mine down. And so there we are. So now we've got all of this lava is taken out. And then we can just go from there. I'm not going to right now. We'll just sort of do it like this, and then we'll get back some cobble. Oops. But yeah, that's my idea, at least for how to treat lava for now. And we'll just keep running from here. And here we are in this cave, which I think I'd stopped at last time. Yeah. I do hear Skelly. Where are you, Skelly? Hello, Skelly. Oop. He's probably behind a wall somewhere. Also, let's do that. Wonderful. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Here we are. So, dig here. We'll get some of the tough here. I'm gonna go place. Right. Do it there. Silk. Wonderful. We'll get some of that. Do some of this. And we'll just keep on going. Oh, and they reforged that accidentally. Really hear those skeletons right now. Oh, and a slime. I know that there are some slime chunks around here in some of my caves that I would like to eventually clear out. I haven't, oh, that sounds like a big slime. I haven't had the time to do any slime chunk clearing, but we can get to that at some point. Another reason why I want to use the fortune pickaxe is for all of our deep slate that we'll be getting. Because it seems really weird, but you can't get the deep slate variants on the stone cutter workbench. Oh. Unless it's cobbled deep slate. Regular deep slate doesn't work like that. That seems really odd to me. Let's get that cobblestone. There we go. Wonderful. All right. Oh, that's almost. Oh, that's almost so nice. Disappointing. Oh. Oh. Hmm. We'll do that. All right. We'll keep fortuning this, or cobbling this, I guess. I'll probably eventually get like another fortune pickaxe. Maybe another silk pickaxe, I'm not sure. And I'll name that next one. It's cobbling time. I thought that would be funny. Okay, F3. Now we're almost to the end here. 3, 2, 1. There we go. All right, let's clear out some of this dirt. There's some gold ore up there. That's nice. A fair amount of gold ore. Very nice. And then we've got some redstone ore. No diamond ore, which is a shame. Let's go ahead and silk this gold. Bop, beep, bop, bump, bump. Oh, there's a cavern up there. Very nice. Nothing can get through there, but something can get through there. Let's do that. That will work. Yes, the redstone. Okay. And we keep mining. Oh, and I soaked that. Woo. Almost fortunate the redstone. Let's do that. More dirt, which is good. Another reason why I clear out all the dirt is because that's one of the easier blocks to mine, like I'm doing with my shovel here. And so when I'm trying to clear out all of the lava, after I've placed a bunch, I can just sort of run through, plow straight through all this, you know? Because it's basically insta-mine, and this isn't even efficiency 5 on this shovel. So, that is nice. Still missed a few. And let me touch this and that. Wonderful. All right, can we get diamond ore somewhere in this little stretch? Maybe? Guess not. Okay, good. No lava under this. Wonderful. Do it like that. Got head out. See ya. All right, Lates. Appreciate you for dropping in. Hopefully I didn't see that very late. A lot of dirt, cobblestone, stone, cobble. Is that right? Tough granite, gravel, cobble deep slate. All right. There we go. Not doing bad on some ores there. I am thirsty though. Give me a second. I'm gonna go grab some water, and I'll be right back. Oh no, I grabbed a plastic cup and it's broken. I'll be right back, more. Smiles. I appreciate that. All right, so the cup that I grabbed, it's got a crack in it. So this is a River Bandits, Quad Cities River Bandits. They are a AAA baseball team, and the bottom has this crack in it now, right there. Can't really see it easily, but it's there, and it's sad because like I got that about 4 years ago, when I first moved to the Quad Cities, Davenport, and yeah. Appreciate that, Soup. Are y'all getting the sound alerts? I didn't hear them. I'm meaning to There we go. Let's try it again. Redeemed it. I hope it did. If it didn't, I do apologize. I had some audio glitch earlier. You heard it that time? Okay. Then it must be fixed. I can't hear it on my end, unfortunately. Ooh. Should I do it? Does this trigger it? Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't count for a block update, I guess. I guess we'll leave it for now. Ow. Dang it, well, now I'm here. Well, I do appreciate you being here, Soup. Always with an entrance as well. All right, let's go this way. And we found some coal. Very nice. Probably should get a... Oh, we'll do it here. We'll keep with the silk, or the fortune here. I think I'm gonna run straight through, get our torches placed, and then we'll go back and we'll get out all the ore that we passed by. So how are you? I am de-stressing, we'll call it that. There we go. Had a long day at work. A lot of things going on. Made it difficult. I wanted to stream when I got home, but I just... So, one of my weaknesses is time management and organization. And my job requires me to be the one who is managing a lot of the time of the broadcast. And coordinating with all of our field correspondents, coordinating with the meteorologists on air, and overall doing a lot of things that are difficult for someone with ADHD. Oh, this is our little lava cast that we accidentally made. We'll just run back here now. Or, I mean, we could just cut through here, so we could go 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So just with my ADD, it was. I mean, I can work through. Oops. I can work through my ADD, but only to a point. And once I've hit that point, I'm scraping the barrel for focus energy, and it becomes very difficult for me. But it was like it was just required. Like I couldn't just stop focusing for any length of time, so I just had to keep at it. And man, it was just draining. That's all I can really say. That's the best way to describe it. It was just mentally and as a result almost physically draining for me. I'm also gonna drop this down a little bit so I have a little better lighting. So I made it through. I fulfilled my job. I got most of what we needed to get done. But and there were a couple of things that we couldn't get in order in time, or one really super cool thing is we got to do multiple interviews with the director of the National Hurricane Center, which, I mean, big time geek out there. Really enjoyed getting that opportunity. I really like that. We have that working an open relationship with the National Hurricane Center and several other major weather forecasting partners across NOAA, um, that we can just say, we can drop them a line, say, hey, are you available? Can we talk about this? And they're almost always willing to. Now, the National Hurricane Center is fairly specific. They let us and other media partners know when they are available to give like a presentation or an interview spot, um, and they coordinate that with all of their various partners. I think, as far as I know, we are the most regular of our um, peer networks that interviews like the Hurricane Center when it comes to hurricanes. So sort of having that like working relationship with the authority, because whenever you see that forecast cone, that is only ever issued by the National Hurricane Center officially. There are some private meteorologists who will give their own forecast cone, but there is some debate over whether that should be allowed, whether it's helpful, whether it's worth arguing about. Um, there is debate within the meteorology community. Um, my position is stick with what, like, as far as messaging is concerned, one message is a clear message. So if we have everyone and their uncle making their own forecast for for a hurricane, doing a cone, it's going to be unique to the meteorologist, because that's one of the cool things, is like you can use your own unique meteorological judgment on these sorts of things. But when you have a lot of different calls being made and some amateurs deciding to jump in on it too, hey, we got some diamonds, we'll jump back for those in a moment. Oh, and they're like right here. Um, so let's go ahead and silk these real quick. And we got an 8 vein. Hot dog. A couple ores. And you see how it's butted up right next to all these ores? That's why I always mine out every single ore I come across. Because it might lead you to a vein of another ore. I don't know if there's like any guarantee of that. But I mean, mining out ores is always a good thing too. We've got some copper ore as well, which of the metal ores I think is like one of the most abundant drops when you're fortunate. Oh, no, come back. And we've got some more ores down here that we skipped earlier. There we go. So yeah, got to talk to the National Hurricane Center. Very cool. The director, Ken Graham, excellent communicator. Like makes sense that he's the director. He's just so good at his job. Dr. Rick Knabb was one of the former directors of the National Hurricane Center, and he actually works with the Weather Channel as their hurricane expert, which is very cool that they have him. Even though they're a competitor, you can still recognize when it's a good staff member that they have. So yeah, so that would be 19, nearly 40 more diamonds there if we fortunate. If we get really lucky, we could have a lot more, but so yeah, soup. Long and short of it, it was a stressful day at work. I came home, decompressed, tried to relax, just sort of unloaded a bit on Jordan. Poor Jordan had to listen to it a lot, for off and on for a couple hours. I wanted to think about. I wanted to stream earlier today and for longer. Jordan's at the grocery store right now. Oh yeah, we've got that geo down here. I'd forgotten about that. Nope. There. Okay, should we light it up right there? Down there in the middle. Put one there. That should work. Excuse me. I ought to mine this out at some point, but we'll do that later. For now, I think I'm going to just place these back because I don't want to worry about those for now. So yeah, it was a difficult day. I got home. I didn't want to think about time management and planning for my afternoon. I just wanted to just like turn off everything for a little while. Yeah, get wrecked. Didn't hit me once. Not once. Nothing. You lose. You get nothing. Good day, sir. That needs to be a sound alert. I do need to find that one. That would be a very good sound alert. So anyhow, that's my belly aching for stream today. I won't go into any more of it. Mob drop. And then all this. Okay. Nice clean inventory, isn't that always nice? Oh wow. It's fairly empty. Smiles, did you head out? It's nearly 4 a.m. Oh geez. Okay, that makes sense. He says it's 4 a.m. for him. I'm still getting used to the new keyboard. Oh, also, I haven't shown you the new keyboard. Let me pop over here real quick. We got a new keyboard from HyperX. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Smiles. I do apologize for that. Yeah. Hey, Finnegan. Hello. We're showing off the brand new keyboard. It's all clickety clackety. I didn't get the full click clacks on it, but it's got like the nice color gradient stuff. So that's fun. Okay. All right. All right. There we go. Back in position. All right, we'll go back to Minecraft scene here. So yeah, Finnegan, welcome to stream. Thanks for dropping in. Probably not gonna be on for long, to be honest, but nice. For some reason, I cannot hear the sound alerts in my headset. I hope you can hear them yourself. But yeah, we had an audio glitch. Sometimes with my I need to figure out why it is, whether it's a HyperX thing, whether it's a Windows thing, if it's driver maybe. I don't know. But occasionally I will lose audio. And it might be a Discord thing, honestly, because Discord is frequently where it happens, or at least where I notice it happening. Anyhow, I couldn't hear any game sound, so I had to restart the game, unplug my headset and all that, but Anyway, lots of things. We're just getting some mining done. We found some diamonds already. We got 8 diamond ore today. We've got some of these here. We'll put the diamond ore in here for now. Just to see what we actually wind up getting. We'll leave that spot open here for deep slate diamond ore if we find that. Which honestly looks really cool. It's the sleek, like, black on blue, or blue on black colors. It's very nice. Also, I was watching Cubs stream the other day, and apparently there is a Lapis hack, or glitch, cheat, I don't know what you'd call it. But sort of like the easy find for diamond ore in the same chunk as a clay circle in the swamp. When you're caving, there's always like a certain like -Z direction from the lapis. Oh, yeah, you saw that a long time ago? Okay. And I saw that on Cubs stream the other day. So I do want to find some lapis to see if I can grab that myself, you know? Okay. I think this is about as far back as we've been going. 1, 2, 3. Which smiles, you remind me that I had intended to set up the, I think you go 4 blocks to -Z and dig down. Okay, that sounds familiar. And if you cross a chunk border, then you go to the other side of the chunk and back in, I think. But there is a way that you can put your pronouns into Twitch chat. There's an extension, and I need to set up the shortcut to that extension as a command on my chat for those who wish to identify their pronouns. There we are. And also to eliminate misgendering someone. Exactly, yeah. All right. 9, okay. That's good. We'll go this way now. I think I should have that turned on, actually. Then I might... Okay, so I don't think they come through Streamlabs. I think I have to go to Twitch itself. Go to video producer. Go to... oh, goodness. We're going to have a little echo there. I apologize. Stream manager. Chat. We'll put chat over here. Put quick actions down here. There we go. Do it like that. There we go. Well, it doesn't show up on that Twitch chat. Interesting. As if let's see here. Interesting. I may need to turn it. I don't know. Because it should pop up with mine. For the record, he, him, they, them, that's fine. Either way. I go with either. And I believe that Jordan is home because Kaner just got very excited. Or some other person has walked into the building. Alright, so we've got that lava there. Oh, Oh, in the spawner. Oh, oh, hello. Okay, sure. Yeah, we found this. We knew exactly where this was back here. I think when I originally found this spawner, I was running out of my I was running out of my torches. Hey, there's some lapis. All right, we'll give that a good shot here in a moment. Gosh, and we're at y equals 13 here. This is very, very low in the world for a spawner. Oh, is this how we found it? I can't remember how we found it. It was probably this way. Yeah, because I had like a lot of them coming down and attacking through the hall. There we are. Well, good. So where was that lapis? It was over here, right? Whoa, hello. Oh my goodness. Oh my word. I was not expecting that. All right. Always light up every dark space around your spawners. Quick lesson. Oh goodness. All right. Whew. So F3, positive Z, and you said negative Z? 1, 2, 3, 4. And we dig down. Hey! There it is. So we've got silk. Wow. Wow. Okay. Confirmed. GG. Thanks, Finn. All right. Now let's get us some lapis here. So it's like 3 or 4 based on just like where you define the start of that ore, I guess. Ooh, and we've got some deep slate coal. All right, so we've got a zombie spawner. We've got some gold, or coal. We've got some diamonds. 8 more of them. So that's 16 we found on stream today. No, 19. 19 diamond ore plus the 13 or so. 11, I think. We had 11 in our ender chest. So that's a fair amount. Oh well. I was really just sort of guessing on some of those torches. I'm gonna grab one there. I try and be efficient with my yes. This is where we had our impromptu lava cast. Because I couldn't figure out how to I had like so this is in the middle of a ravine here. We'll go 1, 2, 3. Oh goodness. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. This is our little ravine. Some lichen and some whatchamacall. We'll just sort of keep it going. we go. I'm gonna keep on forgetting to hit the fortune. Get some tough blocks. Oh, and here's our spawner. Oops. Sorry, spawner. These are mine now. That 4 a.m. creeps closer by the second, so I'm going to say goodnight for now. Hope your next day at work is better. Thank you so much, Smiles. Appreciate you dropping into the stream, hanging out with us. My next day of work is Monday, so should be chill. And then I've got work through Thursday. Then Thursday, we're driving back to Iowa to go to a wedding for some friends. So it'll start off more intense than it will end because we've got hurricane coverage and aftermath stuff Monday, but things should calm down afterwards. So I appreciate the kind words. Get some sleep. Oh goodness. Hello, hello, hello. Once again, light up your thing. Don't use a bucket to try and kill a zombie. There we go. You have a good night. Okay, we are on Silk Touch here. Keep getting some of this coal. So I think this makes... That might just be the one zombie spawner we have. I'm not certain. We need a Cleric villager now, though. What are the high-level enchants for a Cleric villager? I can't remember. I don't think I've ever really gotten them for one. Like, what can you... What is the overpowered trade you get from them? I know you can just farm emeralds from them if you have a zombie farm. Which I will. Once I get it up and running, at least. How's inventory? Inventory's getting a little packed. Clerics are good for redstone, too. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know you can get redstone ore from them early in their trades. Do they have like other redstone components with their trades? Because that would be convenient. No, but you can get lapis from them too. Okay, that is nice. That is a good thing. I gotta stretch my back. Ooh-wee. Ooh. One other thing about work, a lot of the chairs that we have, a lot of the chairs are just not comfortable. All right, let's go clean out some of this inventory here so we don't lose it if we, you know, commit that respawn. 16 from there. We'll just do this. Okay. And some rotten flesh. All right, pretty good haul. So all of these were just single blocks, I believe, when I started mining tonight. So, I mean, we've gotten 16 diamond ore, 5 lapis, a few raw irons. Haven't accidentally mined any of the raw gold. Some redstone, a little bit of copper. Kind of underwhelming on the copper front of things. I need to find a little more for that. Is there a better level for copper mining? It's one of the things I do like about pre 1.17 is that you get more, or you get all of the, you think it's higher up, yeah. You get all of the ores at pretty decent frequency, all at the same level, down here at diamond level. And so you can get cobblestone, you can get gravel, your other stones, you can get dirt, and all of the other ores are all in abundance down really low in the world, but that's changing in 1.17 and 18. So, a bit of a bummer, but eh. Also, it's nice being in range of my wheat farm because this is almost completely grown and is pretty much ready to harvest. We'll go back to server. You think it's higher up? Okay, yeah. I think I read that already. So Jordan, my boyfriend, is going to be streaming Pokemon later. If you're a fan of Pokemon, he'll be playing Sword and Shield. There's an event this weekend for particular shinies, and he hasn't really participated in any of the special events lately. Some of the raid events. So he's going to be doing that on stream. You're not a fan of Pokemon? No worries. He's a pretty fun streamer. He also plays a lot of Zelda. I've been trying to do some Zelda, but I'm just overly obsessed too much with with Minecraft, and that's what I have streamed predominantly. That's also where most of my followers have come from. I do have a few who follow me for other games, but I just don't play them as much. Pokemon is always great. Yeah, so like he's been playing Sword and Shield. One of his projects that he wanted to do that got him into streaming is making a full living dex. So if you're familiar with Pokemon, you probably already know, but I'll just go ahead and explain for anyone else. So a Pokedex is like sort of your catalog of all the Pokemon, but when you evolve a Pokemon, it's the same one unless you get a replacement for it. And so his goal is to have, like, actually have, like, a Bulbasaur, an Ivysaur, and a Venusaur all usable and active live in his Pokedex. And he's trying to do that for a full living dex, and you have to get some of them from earlier games, because some of them aren't in later games, or for whatever reason. And so the earliest he can start and transfer them up is Fire Red and Leaf Green, I think is what they are. And so those are like old Game Boy games, but he has a GameCube here. And I think he's actually home because the dog is standing back here staring at the door. Hello. Jordan is home. So basically, once you evolve one up, you have to catch the other one and transfer them all the way up through the modern game set. And he hasn't been working on that for a little while, but that's what got him into streaming and inspired me to really start streaming as well. Because I saw that, like, I had to help him sort of with computer stuff, getting it started and whatnot. And then we both really got into it, built our own gaming PC, on which we play now. And yeah, the rest is history. So, with this thing here, in theory we can get up to 4 full stacks. We're not quite there because everything hadn't fully grown, but got close to it at least. And down here, not quite. Most of them were mostly grown. And I knocked one that was not grown. So yeah, that's what he's been doing. With Sword and Shield, he's just going to be playing like a thing. I'll give him a quick little shout out. You can follow him there if you wish. All right. With that, we have a fully restocked whatchamacallit here. Fully restocked wheat farm. Oh goodness, there are monsters nearby. Because he's in here. I have an impromptu mob farm. There we go. Alrighty. So we'll get a rest in, and now there's another one. Is he just outside? He's just outside. Hello. There we are. Wonderful. Alrighty. Yeah, we got that restocked. Let's put our wheat and wheat seeds away. So we got 1, 2, 3 full stacks and a bit. Let's get down to 48. There we go. That there. Wonderful. And then we'll get everything bred up again over. Thank you. Over at the cow crushers. And then I think we'll call it a stream. So, whoop-a-doo-boo. Still needed to breed a couple more up before they started to crush again. Any more? There should be one more at least. Well, we'll get some of these over here. There we go. Get those bred. Now we start to crush away. Yellow. All right. And there we go. We've got some full stacks of leather, a lot of full stacks of beef, plenty of it too. So I have this built to where I can, if I wanted to, I can put multiple crushers in here. I can put another one there, and there, and there. But if I were to do that, then it would be a lot of entities and could cause some lag in this area, which I don't want to do. So I'll probably just leave it as is for now. I do want to run up though. Snag any more of these that might be fully grown. Nope, that wasn't. Okay. Is that one? And there's one more. Also, we're going to MLG this. Okay, that's not at all what we were trying to do. I'm going to do it over here. There we go. Wonderful. Perfectly done. And now there's all this mess over here. All right. So, you're going to hop on stream, right? Jordan. Jordan. You're going to hop on stream? You're going to hop on stream? Alrighty. Alrighty. Like I said, it's going to be just a quick stream. So we'll go ahead and wrap things up. Got some mining, got some diamonds too, which was nice. Not upset about that. It's always good to get some diamonds on stream. Got our harvested there. Looks like there's maybe one more thing of wheat. It's grown. Right up there. Oh well, we'll get it next time. Let's just see if we can raid out. I'm not seeing anybody. We'll just go ahead and end stream here. I appreciate everybody who was in. We had several people. Smiles was in, Lates was in, Jason. Jason was in for a good bit, and then we had Soup come in. Unfortunately, Soup couldn't make his entrance with the sound alert, but we did get that redeemed. And Finnegan, I appreciate you dropping in as well. So y'all have a good night, and like I said, follow JMcLevin28. He'll be streaming some Pokemon here in just a little bit. Y'all have a good night.